everyone, it's Dorleen from Scrappin', Stampin', and Inkin' by Dordee. And today I would like to share with you what I'm calling my scary Halloween mini album. Before I begin, I want to tell you that I'm not really a big fan of Halloween. I wanted to make a Halloween album, but I wanted it to be more sort of scary and spooky, not that kitty knock on the door, trick or treat, fun loving Halloween. And I think I accomplished that. I searched for the paper that I wanted. I wanted something with orange, black, and white, and nothing too busy. And I found that in Echo-Park. And it was called Apothecary Emporium. And I did use that whole collection. I also used a few sheets of Halloween paper from Cartabella and Photoplay. Also some orange cardstock that I had gotten from Cartabella. I used 2 packs of 12 by 12 black artisan cardstock and 1 pack of 12 by 12 artisan cardstock in white from Country Craft Creations, along with 3 packs of Halloween buttons that I had gotten from there. I used 3 packs of the large basic gray magnets, and you will hear that throughout the album. The skeleton and the witch's house I had purchased from Michael's. And the album itself measures 9 1/4 by 9 1/4, and I believe it has a 4-inch spine. Yes. And there are 5 pages, and each of the pages has a pull-out. So let's get started with the front cover. I also have a hook and eye closure on some black lace. The front cover, I have 4 or 5 sheets matted on the front cover here. Excuse me. I do like to use a lot of matting on my pages. To me, I feel like it brings out more. I'm just really satisfied with using the extra paper to get the effect that I'm looking for. So on the front cover, I do have a page from the Echo-Park collection that I used. I added this little witch's house. Some of the buttons I had gotten from Country Craft Creations. This witch came in the pack of Anna Griffin cards that I used throughout the album. There were a lot of embellishments on those cards. The card kit could have made like 30 cards, and I truly just cut them all apart and used most of it. Excuse me. My spine has a skeleton on. I did back a sticker on cardstock included on the bottom. My back I finished up using the stickers from the paper collection that I had chosen. And I added some more of the Halloween buttons and was very pleased with the way that it turned out. Now let's do our walkthrough. The cards that I made here, I used the black, and I had cut the fronts of the cards and some of the backings and things and made these little booklets, which were mostly from the cards and that, but those are going to be the photo mats. This one here has a little rubber, I think it's a scorpion. This rosette was in the card kit. I added some lace to it and a plastic fly, and it is magnetized, and you put your photos there. Let's see, we'll just take one of these and see. The photos I didn't put any kind of matting on here because with your photos, your 4x6s and 5x4s, once they're on there, you won't need that. You may have to trim some of them down, but it will work perfectly. And you can hear how they're magnetized. These I used 2 of the cut aparts and chose to make little photo mats out of. The next page I used the embellishments from the card kit, and there's a spider web, a spider, and some flowers in Halloween colors, orange and yellow, the mums. I have a little button that was a spider of a fly here, and when you open this up, there's a little card in there that you can do some journaling or another photo, but room for 2 photos, and you can hear that will stay shut there. Throughout the book, you will find these little sayings, and they're all from the card kit. And this is, "You are so very wicked." And this can be a journaling tag. Each of the 5 pages I had mentioned to you have pullouts. There's places on the front or back of each for photos and 2 of the cut aparts. On the back, I have the orange. So they will all be the same except for the cutouts. The next page, I have a bottom pocket, and I have another one of those rosettes. I put some lace on it and one of the little Halloween buttons. And you can see they are up there. Here's a little journaling tag that has been backed. I have 2 photo mats here that have been backed. And I have a photo book here for 3 photos. And magnetized. Here I have backed one of the card cut aparts and attached it so that you may do some journaling or put photos on here and attach them by just sliding them in there. That will hold. Another one of the sayings from the card kit, a journaling tag. This card front, I added some of the stickers, and let's take this out so this can be open, and photos can be placed there, and you can hear the magnets. And again, the pull out. I have orange on one side, and then the white does have places for photos and 2 of the cut aparts. This is a pocket that I have 2 cut aparts that I made into photo mats, a journaling tag, and they just slide right back into here. This, you can journal on this. This is one of the sayings from the card kit. "You cast a spell on me." We have a little owl there, and again for 2 photos. And as you can see, I have this orange is a piece of the card kit. The black and white is a piece of the card kit. And the orange is just the cardstock. Here we have 2 little Halloween kittens, a rosette, two flowers that I felt went with this very well. This opens up and two photos can be placed there. We have two photos or journaling cards that slide in this right behind there, and we have the pull out, cut aparts, two photos, and the orange on the back. I tried to do something like orange and orange, black and white, and then black, orange, and white. And with that paper kit, it made it very easy. And it was quite fun. I have to admit, for someone that is not that wild about Halloween, I really had a good time making this album. It was fun. This little photo mat or journaling card and this little Halloween card with the flowers, the filigree there, and this can just stick in here. Witch's hat is one of the buttons. On this side, I have some of the buttons. An owl. This again, two photos. And these are matted on the back and slide right under there. And again, a photo mat with the orange and the two cut aparts and the photo mats. The next page here we have our skeleton that was in the card kit, a spider web, a little jar of poison, and again, two photos. Two photo mats that were backed. Could also use for journaling. And again, like I said, each page has one of those little Halloween sayings on it. Here we have a bat that was in the card kit, and I kind of left his wings unglued there. Here we have another rosette that I trimmed with the ink, or edged with the ink, a kitty cat, the owl, and two places for photos. Again, this is how I use the cards. Anna has different layers on her cards when you get them to make, and this was a card layer, this was a card layer, and what I did was just cut them all apart and put them in my book. And it was great because they were black, gray, orange, and white. So everything worked out real well for me. This, another pull out with two of the cut aparts and two photo mats, and the plain orange on the back. So you can see how I used all that cardstock through here. In this page, we have the card from Anna's, and this little witch was in it. I have one of the Halloween buttons there, two photos. Again, a saying down here, "You are so bewitching," and two photo cards or journaling tags that are matted. And this is one of my favorite pages. This is my waterfall. Again, I inked one of the rosettes, chose to put lace on it, and one of my Halloween buttons. This Halloween looking owl. And this will hold, these are matted both front and back, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 photos. So again, you can see that this will hold many, many of your Halloween photos for those famous trick-or-treaters or Halloween, the school Halloween parades, um, hay rides, pumpkin carving, whatever. This would be a wonderful album to put the family photos in and something to pass down for years. At this time, I want to thank you for taking your time and letting me share my scary Halloween mini album. I totally enjoy making mini albums, and I again want to thank you for taking your time. If you have any questions or comments, please just leave them below on my YouTube channel, and I will get back to you. Also, I would like to invite you to please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It makes me feel good to be able to share my albums with other crafters. And if anytime you can want to copy anything of mine, please feel free. Any questions? I haven't done any tutorials yet. I'm still a little shaky with my videos here. So in time, I hope I'll be able to do that because I love crafting so much, and I love sharing with people. And I would like also to tell you that I sell my albums on eBay. I sell them under the Paper Hen House. I'm a member of the Paper Hen House, and you can search TPHH on eBay, and you can find me under Scrappin', Stampin' and Inkin' by Dardee, or just Dardee, D-A-R-D-E. Thank you very much, and happy Halloween.